Hello. Hey guys, my name is Micky. I'm from Amsterdam. Give me a cheer if you've been to Amsterdam. Hey, I have to mention it, right? Because people get quite confused about my accent because I am Dutch, but I used to live in Canada for a while and I had a bit of Irish in me for 3 years. His name was Aiden. Hey, oh! I'm a nanny, guys. I take care of a little 13-year-old. Her name is Frankie. I've been taking care of her for about 2 years now. I can honestly say at this point, I don't know what I'd do without her. She's literally like my job. Thank you. But because she's 13, right, our dynamic is a bit different. So she asked me the other day, she was like, am I your friend? And I was like, oh, yes, of course. And she went, am I your best friend? I was like, oh. Yes! And she went, cool. Olivia is my best friend. This is nice, guys. But I've been trying to sort of teach these kids some stuff, right? But I've recently realized there's nothing that I can teach them that they can't already get from like current like girl power supergroup Little Mix. Okay, for those of you who don't know Little Mix, they did that song Power. It goes, you the man, but I got the power, right? Which I think is great because it teaches young girls that they're both in control and that it's okay to have a stammer. But like, Little Mix to her, right, is kind of what the Spice Girls were to me if I spoke any English at the time and knew what the hell the Spice Girls were saying. Which I didn't, so actually the Spice Girls to me were more like the Teletubbies, you know? Just very vibrant and colorful and sexually confusing. I don't know if anyone's ever watched the Teletubbies and gone, ooh la la. Woo! But the Spice Girls are very different from Little Mix, right? Because I think the Spice Girls were like this nice, like, feminist group. They're like, yeah, you can fuck me, but like, you have to hang out with my friend. Right? But like, Little Mix are very different, guys. Little Mix are like, yeah, you can fuck me. Here's a lie to fuck down and shut the fuck up or I'll fuck you with your own dick. It's like, oh. Very aggressive. I've been trying, right? So I've been trying to teach them a bit. So I've been trying to teach them through like the medium of games. Now, do you guys know the game Articulate? Do you guys know the game Articulate? Yeah. Okay, it's where you describe words, right? So the clue that Frankie gave me was the thing that makes women look pretty. And I was like, ugh, fine, I don't have time for this. Fine, makeup. And she went, no, self-respect. Like, I do not have time for your bullshit right now. We were playing a game called Bananagrams. It was me, Frankie, and Olivia. Olivia, by the way, is so posh. It's spelled with 4 A's. Just Olivia. And Frankie, right? Frankie went, is tit a word? And I was like, oh. And Olivia said, yes, it's a bird. As I went, yes, it's a boob. And then Olivia got a bit cross with me, right? She was like, no, Micky, there's a grey tit and a blue tit. And I said, yes, and I don't know what's wrong with them. I think the movies have lied to me a little bit, though, right? Because I had a very clear idea of what nannying was going to be, right? I thought I was going to, like, swoop in and teach her a whole bunch of stuff and then, like, fuck the dad. Because they all do. They all fuck the dad, right? And my friend was like, Mary Poppins doesn't fuck the dad. It's like, oh, bless you. Right? About halfway through the movie, right, he starts singing and dancing for absolutely no reason. She went, yeah, it's the love for his children. It's like, it's a hand job. But I don't get as much action, guys, as Mary. It's because I'm really bad at casual sex, right? I don't think I've ever had casual sex for like the right reasons, right? It's always because like my phone's dead. like I don't know where I am. Or because they're way hotter than me, and I sort of have to acknowledge their charity. I once had sex with a guy because I spilled red wine all over his couch and I felt like I owed it to him. which was particularly unfair because he then told me how much the couch was, and I am not that good in bed. But I did this once, right? I slept with someone who was too handsome for me. And I wouldn't recommend it, right? Because basically, what happens, right, if you have sex with someone that's too handsome for you, is it's not good because the power dynamics are off, right? But what really annoyed me is that he seemed to think that he was too good for me as well, because he took his clothes off like, you're welcome. And I take my clothes off like a normal person, just like, I am so sorry. Right. We had sex for about 5 minutes. He then rolled off of me and he went, so, do you want to go again? It's like, oh, yes. Like, again, like, sex doesn't end when you come, okay? Sex ends when I cry. Yeah. You don't... Thanks, guys. You don't just go into a car wash, right, and get the hose out and just spray around for a bit and go, done. It's like, it's not done. You haven't finished anything. You just got it wet. I think, I'll end on this guy. I think there's a very, like, unfair thing, right, at how, like, guys and girls get turned on at different rates, right? Because I think guys get turned on like they're like soldiers with PTSD. Just like anything can trigger it. Right? Now, meanwhile, my vagina is just an old general just on his 6th tour, just going... You're gonna have to do a lot more than just point it at me. Guys, you've been really nice. Thank you for having me.